Shoes and Sencore FE-14 today. Good Friday the 13th morning to you, YouTube. I here with you on the bench. I'm not on the bench. I'm sitting at the bench. This is this conglomeration right here is my shoe. I bought, I buy my shoes at Walmart. I'm a cheap son of a gun when it comes to shoes and things like clothes and things like that. I don't buy anything fancy or expensive, and these were inexpensive shoes. I forget the name of them now, but Starter. Oh yeah, it's a Starter. I see it now. And the sole got a place. Wasn't very long after I had them that came apart on the one side. I think it's my left shoe, I think. But anyway, it got progressively worse and progressively worse, and finally got to where if I walk through some grass or something, the sole would catch on the grass and almost make me trip. So I decided the other day I was going to do something about that, and I have done that. I took my fateful shoe glue, and put a good coat of that around there. Well, I cleaned everything first, but I did try that, and it's been sitting about 24 hours. So I think it's about time I can take it apart, and either it works or it doesn't. That's the way I look at it. And I think if it does work, I'm going to smear another protective layer around the between the sole and the shoe itself to keep out water and stuff. So that's the plan. Now, also on the bench, this item here is my Sencore FE-14. I did a little preliminary checking on it last night, and it's sitting here. I think what I want to do with this is go through the calibration again and try and see exactly what it doesn't do. It's something to do with the AC. The DC part works great, I think, and it's been a while since I did anything, but I did put a new battery in it and the other day. So that's that. And so let me clean up the bench here a little bit and we'll get back. Alright, back once more. I have the meter all hooked up again. I'm not really sure what's wrong with this. I can, according to the directions, you're supposed to calibrate this on the 1 ohm scale for the AC, and I can do that, but then when I go to the other scales, they're way off. So let me see. I'm on the 3-volt scale now. Let me put it on, and the meter on the bench is reading 2.9, and it's, I don't know if you can even see that, but it's trying to peg that meter. It's quivering, so it's too far that way. So let me bring it back a little bit. That's me messing with the control. So there we go. Now that's 2.9 on the meter. I've got about 2.8 showing, so it needs to go down a little bit more. That's pretty close right there. So I'm going to count that good, but like I say, it's good on this scale here. But what happens when we go to the 1-volt scale, and we'll bring that down and go back down to the 1-volt scale, and according to the digital meter on the bench, it's 0.2 volts, 0.3, and you can see right away I've got over 4 volts here. So that's not right either. So let me take it up to a volt. It's a little bit tricky on this one. There's 0.9. Now I don't know if you can see it, but the meter again's it's pegging. So it's wrong on this one now again. So like I said, if I've adjusted for this one, which I can do, it will be wrong for the rest of them again. Alright, there's 0.9. Actually, it's going to 0.8, 0.9. This probably should be in between the two. So let me go back a little more. I don't even know if I'm getting right. Hold the right thing here. There we go. Now that's between 0.8, 0.9, and with the variance in the AC here, see it's kind of dipping around. You should see this meter move a little bit more, I would think, the way that varies, but it's not doing that. So I'm going to count that good on this range. Now if I go to the 3 volt range, I should be reading less than a volt. And if you look at it, I am reading less than a volt. I'm reading between 8 and 9, which is good. So let's go to the 10 volt range. Again, I'm still less than a volt, but I'm down the 2, 4, 8, 7 volt range now. So it's getting worse. I think what I'm going to do is go up to the higher ranges and see what they do. So let me turn up to about let's see, here's 100 volts right there. Let's go up to 100 volts and see what happens. Well, there's 50. See, I should be up around half scale right now, and I'm not even nowhere near that. So you can see how much off it is there. So that's my problem with this. I don't know. It just you can calibrate it on one range and then it's way off on another one. It just doesn't make much sense. Also, I'm not really trying to. I'm not checking the. I need to check the 0, but it seems like it goes right to 0 every time. See. So that part's right. I mean, I can adjust it, but it's right at 0, so why would you want to adjust it? So, like I say, that doesn't really make that much difference anyway. See, I'm reading 30 something volts, 32 volts. That's what I'm reading. So now if I go back to the AC calibrate back here and adjust it up to where it's right, then it'll be way off on the other ranges. So that's my problem with this for anybody out there that is watching. And also, let me show you something I got in the mail yesterday. Turn this off before I forget it and leave it on. Turn this off too. These came in the mail yesterday. These are the screws that I ordered from Gamut. Let me show you that too. There's the place I got these from, Gamut. So, and they did come in a what I say it was? Oh, Granger company. Yeah, that's the box I came in, was Granger. And here's the other ones. These are the number 6 by 3/8. These are the number 8 by 3/8, and these are the number 6 by 1/4. So those I've already put the 3 in that I'm missing on the case, and that they worked out fine. They were just exactly like the ones that came out, so that worked out really nice. So just want to let you know I got those, and that's good. So I think that's going to cover this for this video. I didn't make one yesterday at all, and so let me get this up, get it out there, and maybe somebody will have some suggestions. Bob has said to check the there's a couple capacitors, film capacitors back here. I may do that, but for now that's it. You guys have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and we will see you.